Good, thank you. Yeah. All right. Would you like me to start?
In the field today for your Kiski Cougars.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the John D. Andrini Field for the Kiski Cougars opening home game. We have the Cougars out right now with the starting lineup of going at first. We have Corbin Kohut. We have Austin Gaston at second. Thomas Saley at third. We have Griffin Donahue at third, I believe. We have Caleb Leachok, Nate Manko, and Jason Gachowski all at the outfield right now. Joey Chappie is one of the alternates.
Right field, number 3, Joey Chapel. Catching for the
Caleb Leachuk.
number 7, Caleb Leechburg. And on the mound for your Cougars, number 16, Nate Mack.
That's okay. It's first game.
All right.
Opening day.
Beautiful. It's opening day. It's definitely a cold one, but it's partly sunny, so it's quite the beautiful day for a baseball game.
The field is not in great condition, but it is playable.
The field is not in great condition, but it is playable, much more playable than the Leechburg Blue Devils field that would have been an away game, but since we can't play on their field, they came to us. All right, we have number 11 up first. Nate Manko getting ready for the pitch.
I missed the first.
All right. Puff fly up. First out. Easy grab for the Cougars. Griffin Donahue with the catch. Making it look easy. Pardon me, I was mistaken with the lineup. We have Austin Gaston at first. We have Griffin Donahue at shortstop.
No, second base.
Second base, pardon me. Corbin Kohut actually at shortstop. All right, number 21 for the Blue Devils.
Takes a ball.
Takes a ball.
Count is.
The count is 1-0. Corey Kursich getting ready. Up, we have a 1-1 count right now. Beautiful.
Fouled it back.
All right. That ball is unobtainable, so we're rocking a little bit of a switch up right now. Thomas Haley still at third. All right, taking a ball. Count is 2-1. Kursich just watches that ball. Two. Didn't watch that one, did he, Curses? All right, Nate Mako getting ready. 2-2 count. Foul ball. Bit of a breeze here on Andrini Field. Definitely playing a factor. Another foul ball for Kursich. Count is still 2-2. All right, Nemeko winding up. Ball, 3-2, loaded count. Corbin Kohut with the grab. Ah. Could not make the throw, unfortunately. Kursich gets on second base. Only runner on. Now up to bat, number 3 in the lineup. Number 19, John Cercio. All right, we have a foul ball to start. Our volunteer ball boys definitely helping out right now. Huge help to both the Kiski Cougars as well as the ump and the Blue Devils. He's just going back to his seat. Communication on field. All right. Throw made. Kursich slides into third base. But we get that solid out. Cercio is out at first. First out of the day. Second out of the day. Pardon me. All right. New batter, Jake Bloomer, number 23, up for the Blue Devils. Watches the first strike. 0-1 is the count. Nate Mako winding up. Line. All right, they get that third out, but the Blue Devils score. Make it. All right, now it's the first inning stretch. Kiski 0, Leechburg High School 1. Pardon me. They got the third out. That's making the score 0-0.
don't know.
Left field, number 30, Jacob
Hang on, I'm
Chiba.
curious.
We have Ben Crew, number 13, up at bat right now. Ryota Mogi steals second base. Let me tell you, Ryota Mogi, exciting player to watch for the Kiski Cougars. Tries to swing for the fences. Turns up. Foul ball. Yeah. Ben Crew. Quite the eye on him. Corey Curtis rounds up. Winds up. Ben Crew walked. It's okay. Right. Next up is Corbin Kohut, pardon me, number 5. Watch his first strike. 0-1 count. One count. Number 21 for the Blue Devils. 1-1 count. Two 1 count. Ooh. Kohut with the line drive. Hitting the ball. Ryota Mogi with the first run of the year on Andrini Field. Corbin Kohut running in for a humble single. All right. Next up is number 10, Austin Gaston. Ooh. 0-1 count. Took a foul ball. This should be an exciting year for Austin Gaston. Coming off of surgery for his senior year.
But they can do that. They did that with that guy, that Landry from
Kursich gunning for Aston's head right there. Austin. 1-1 count. All right. Corbin Kohut steals second base. Right out from Leechburg. Blue Devils didn't even know what hit him.
They're not going to have him after this year, and he's going to hold out.
2-1 count.
Remember, he was rusty for the first 4 or 5 games.
2-2 count. Swings for the fences. Game up a miss. Kursich with the low hit, low hanging fruit. Austin Gaston tried to pick it. Didn't work out.
Hey, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Start pitching again soon.
Loaded count for Austin Gaston. Corbin Kohut steals third.
According to the doctor we see.
Can't pitch away.
He's not supposed to throw either. That's why he's playing first. Third and
Strike three. That at bat comes up a non-fruitful venture for the senior Austin Gaston. Next up to bat, we have a number 4, Griffin Donahue, the junior from Connecticut.
Thomas Sally.
Oh, this is Thomas Sally, pardon me, who is from Pennsylvania. Who's a junior? I got all those facts wrong.
Well, he's really a sophomore.
He's a sophomore. I'm just speaking fake news on the radio today.
It's 2-1.
Is it 2-1?
I don't know.
Is the 2-1?
That's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. 1-1 count. All right. Thomas Sally. Corbin Kohut, see. Ah, no. Pardon me. Thomas Sally out. Top of the second. Score is Kiski Cougars 1, Leechburg Blue Devils 0. I'm doing very poorly right now. Any switch ups for me? You cold? Go into my bag. I have slugs. And I know if you'll steal them. Alright, just to remind you, Nate Mako on the pitcher's mound right now. No switch ups have been made. Top of the second.
Do you have any music on your phone? Can you plug it in? I don't have any music. I don't know. My kids put stuff on their phone.
Mrs. Muster, any transitions been made? No.
No, we have all the same players.
All same players. No worries.
And number 30 is up.
Number 30 for Leechburg High School Blue Devils is up at bat. Number 30, Jacob Pachiba. Quite the allotment of colorful names on Leechburg. Count is 1-0. That was dangerous. Right over our heads here in the booth. 1-1 count. Gotta look out for those lefties. They'll take your head off. Fair ball. Should be an easy one for the Cougars. Easy out, first out. A little bit of infield practice right there. First out of the second inning. 0 runs for Leechburg. Ball for Manco. Right. Tyler Leach, number 6, is up. Luckily, he's a right-handed batter, so we don't have to worry about taking our... Oh, Manco takes a shot. Took it straight in the leg, little stunned. Tyler Leach able to make it onto first base. Like a seasoned pro, Manco will just shake it off and shares a little bit of a retort with Coach Muster. That looked like one heck of a Charlie horse. All right, next up, we have Chris Slifer, number 17, up at bat. Ball from Manco. Number 6, Leach thought he could get a little bit of leeway. Not on the Cougars' watch. Ooh. Beautiful strike. Slifer thought he could get it. No way. No way.
Who is it? Oh, tomorrow. So they moved Saturday's game up?
Yes, so there's no doubleheader.
Nothing Saturday.
No baseball.
What if
No baseball.
The count is 2-1.
Tomorrow, the baseball game's at 4, and then the cross is as usual.
still on one? Still on.
So no doubleheader on Saturday.
That is correct. That switched.
Little high, little high. No worries.
Something happens tomorrow. They play Saturday.
It's not gonna do anything.
3-1.
Don't you just love baseball?
Yes. Especially living with
3-2. Low to count.
He swung the ball at full forward.
That fly ball went into oblivion. I have no idea where that ball went.
Jonathan Lady is fine.
Loaded count for number 17, Chris Slifer. Slifer takes that strike. Second out of the second inning. Kiski Cougars 1. Leechburg High School 0.
He swung the ball forward. You see it?
It's a rare sunny day in Salzburg, Pennsylvania. I am not complaining.
Second stretch was really hot.
It is the low 40s outside, but if sun's out, I'm happy. Maybe a little cold, but I'm happy.
The second to the last, it was definitely a ball. From here.
All right, next up, number 7, up at the bat. Ooh, beautiful throw by Manco. All right, Nate Manco throwing to number 7, Nate Shinko. That's exciting. Battle of the Nathans. Ooh, take that strike. Short-lived inning. We're in the second inning stretch. Reminder, Kiski Cougars 1. Now we're having the switch up. Doesn't look like there's going to be any substitutions for the Blue Devils today. At least at this point in the game.
So he just said, oh no, he's got another
Corey Kursich back on the pitcher's mound for the Blue Devils. It was a bad intro, but no one ever watches the first 5 to 10 minutes anyways. So we're good. Does it tell me? I don't think it does. supposed to be playing music right now. All right, number six, Griffin Donahue up for the Kiski Cougars. Takes the first strike. No worries. The count is 0-1.
Hello?
Foul ball.
Yes, we are.
Right out to Rambo, one of our volunteer ball boys.
Do you have the sound on?
I have the sound on.
All right, okay, there you go.
I turn it off for the stretches. Is that okay?
No, it's the bottom of the second. We can't figure out how to change the scoreboard.
Just about the same area. Rambo's
We're winning 1-0.
really got some work cut out for him with Griffin Donahue.
Nate's done well for 2 innings. Okay. So, do you have a delay?
We're having a technical checkup right now.
Here comes the pitch. Okay, no. Okay.
Griffin Donahue.
And he is safe.
And he is safe. Griffin Donahue with a
All right, well, we have one viewer out there. Okay.
beautiful single. We have one viewer.
Yes, Zach, my son is watching.
Aw. Hello, Zach Muster. Glad to have you on board. Corey Kursich. I may just be butchering the pitcher's name. I truly have no idea.
Just apologize.
And I am truly sorry to his family and the team if I am.
Griff is sleeping out there. Listen to Austin laughing.
Right now we have Caleb Leechburg. Up. Kursich tried to get my boy Griffin Donahue out. Did not work well for him, let me tell you. Griffin steals second anyways. All right, Caleb Leechburg. 1-0. Absolute smack. Out to center field. Outfielders catch it. Easy snack for them.
Okay, so this is Jason Kachowski, DH for pitcher.
Pardon me? Oh, number 12, Jason Kachowski up to bat.
DH hitter for Nate Mango.
Designated hitter for Nate Manko. Watch his first pitch. Turns out to be a ball. 1-0.
This big old thing of cashews.
I brought cashews. I love cashews. A lot of people snack on sunflower seeds. I like cashews.
Okay, well, there's less mess.
When you're not looking at it,
Hey, go right ahead. It's basically an industrial-sized bin of cashews. The count is 2-1 for Jason Kachowski, the DH for Nate Manko, both seniors. Corey Kursich throws a ball. 3-1 count. Griffin Donahue still at second base. Winds up for pitch. All right. Hits out to the first base line. Gets the unfortunate out, but Griffin Donahue makes it all the way to third. Number 3, Joey Chappie.
Better known as my son.
Mr. Chappie announcing his son's at bat. Probably a proud moment. It would be a proud moment for me if I was a father. His senior year.
he kept saying last year that he was not ill. He was back.
Was that a strike?
No.
Ball. 2-0 count.
He hit, wow.
Took a strike. No worries, no worries. 2-1 count. All right, going right for the Kiski Cougars dugout. He must have just had an argument with his team. Probably not, but if he did, he's trying to get payback right now. All right, 3-2 count. Griffin Donahue profits off of the mistake of Kursich and the catcher, making the score up to Kiski Cougars 2, Blue Devils 0. Joey Chappie. Three-two count. I can't figure it out, but
There's a gear on the right side. That's it, Joey.
that's it, Joey. Oh! Right through the hole. Makes it on to first base. How many outs are there?
2.
There are 2 outs right now. Ryota Mogi right back at the top of the batting order. Other senior.
Top of the order. Hi, Zach.
What do you say?
Caleb Kursich.
Okay. Hold on.
First
hold
throw
on.
to Ryota. 1-0 count.
What's that?
We're getting a phone call from our headquarters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I'll tell him that for sure. I already have to say about it.
Winding up for the pitch.
He's so excited because the
Tip ball by Ryota.
the Winsley coach's son is his fraternity brother, and they're both sophomores, and they're good friends now, and they're so excited about tomorrow to watch the game.
Where is he right now?
He's at school at Franklin Marshall, watching on his computer.
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Another tip ball by the senior Ryota Mogi.
Greg, God bless him, was ready for my call every day at like 3:25.
I believe it is a 2-2 count.
And you know, every day. He goes, no, they did, but I was on the phone.
Takes a ball. Bases loaded.
If we could get Michael Kutsanziras, can you send him an email on my thing?
Just a reminder, Joey Chappie on first. No other base runners.
I'll do it. I bet. If you say Michael.
No other runners on base, rather.
Over and help us with the iPad.
Loaded count, Ryota Mogi,
I don't know his phone number.
top of the batting order.
No, but maybe right after track practice he will.
Takes the third strike, third out. We are at the top of the third now.
If you can figure out, well, I don't. Let me see. I don't think I have it.
All right. Mr. Chappie takes another crack at trying to figure out the YouTube live scoreboard.
Hey, Savion, go down there and ask
But I'll just tell you the score. Kiski Cougars 2,
could you snap
Blue Devils 0.
ask him to please come here?
Ain't a bad score. Ain't a bad score. I'll take it.
Thank you.
I'll take it. There doesn't look to be any substitutions for the Cougars in the top of the third. Nate Manko, the senior, is still at the mound. Are we about to restart the feed?
Tell them.
All right. We are about to restart the feed, so please tune back in. I would say control interruption, but that is not the case. Technical difficulties. All right. All right. Unnecessary message? Fair enough. Pardon me, we are just going to keep this thing going. Number 9, we are at the bottom of the batting order. Top of the third. Bottom of the batting order for Leechburg. With number 9, Anthony Manji. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. Takes a strike. Nate Manko with that laser.
What's that? It's a net.
Takes a second strike. So far, it is a good outing for the senior on the home opener. Takes a foul ball. Is it 0-2 or 1-2? 0-2. 0-2 count. Takes that third strike. Didn't go down watching though. All right, now we are back at the top of the batting order for the Blue Devils with Roman Jurkovic, number 11. First strike of the top of the third for the Blue Devils. Nate Manko, the senior, making it a second. Beautiful. Throw to Austin Gaston at first. Getting that easy out. Next up to bat, we have pitcher Corey Kursich. Second in the batting order.
Yes, Andy's doing it
He looks like Jack.
now. Oh, I need something to say. Brian, are you going to be here tomorrow? Yeah. Okay. And Bob, you're not.
All right. Ball for Nate Manko.
And I don't know.
1-0 count.
This is not because he was planning to do just the varsity lacrosse tonight. And I will not have to.
1-1 count. Good job, Manko. A little bit on the inside, a little bit on the inside. 2-1 count. Partly cloudy skies are starting to pour over in Dreeny Field right now. Starting to cool off everything a little bit. 3-1 count.
I mean, to this guy, that's
2-1? I thought it was 3-1.
You're right, I spaced.
No worries. You can't mess up like I did in the first inning. You're fine. Nate Manko walks Kurtzich. Pitcher of the battle ends in a runner on base. We have up next for the Blue Devils, we have number 19, John Cercio.
watch the bunt.
The speed on the play. We have 2 hours.
He got something going on.
Nate Manko really wants to get him out. Kursich may have won the battle, but Manko hopes to win the war.
Here with the microphone. I'll get you that.
No, there's no outs.
There's no outs. Don't
No,
forget to
because
erase.
21. Is there 2 outs?
3 outs. It is the 3rd inning stretch. Kiski Cougars still remain on top, 2-0 against the Leechburg Blue Devils.
Way to go, Nate.
It's still weird hearing a half-second delay of my voice. I'm still not fully used to it, but it's whatever. I don't know. I'd say just leave it alone. I'll just say I keep telling him that it's really not that big of an issue. Every couple minutes saying 2-0, 2 outs, 1-3 count. I don't know. Now I sort of know what I'm doing, so I'm. All right, there seems to be a transition for the Blue Devils.
Okay, well, good. We got that done.
They have switched the pitcher. Instead of number 21, Corey Kursich, at base, or at the mound, we have number 17, Chris Slifer. Excited to see what he has brought to Andrini Field today.
I just looked over to the outdoor batting cage and I noticed the net's not up. So that's it. The field's in pretty good shape. It'll be fine for tomorrow. Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to check on
All right, it seems there has been an issue with the scoreboard on the YouTube Live, so we will not have that interface. I'll just keep telling y'all what the score is. Currently, it is 2-0, Cougars on top. First up to bat, we have Ben Crew, number 13, the catcher, junior.
the left fielder.
He's the left fielder now?
No, Ben and Caleb are both left-handed. It's hard to tell which one. Is that a ball?
All right. 1-1 count. He's the left fielder today? All right. Pardon me for my mistake. Ball, 2-1 count for the left fielder, Ben Crew.
Well, I always try to make this like because they were so upset because all the frozen dirt melted. Right. And it got mushy. Oh, that's a great
Beautiful. Right in the hole. That is a single for the junior.
Number 5, Corbin Kohut.
Corbin Kohut, number 5, up next for the Cougars.
Had a nice line drive last time.
Beautiful line drive by Ben Crew last.
Yeah, he's going to start.
Beautiful line drive by Corbin Kohut earlier in the game. Pardon me.
He does. He's not going to therapy. He's been cleared to play, but he's doing his stretching stuff still every day, and he's
His brother, just off of surgery, doing PT right now. Sad to miss the home opener as a player. Good eye. 3-0 count. I believe it's 3-0, but I could be 1-1. What am I saying? I've been half paying attention right now. 1-2 count right now. It's the first game for a lot of us.
I can multitask
especially me as the announcer right now. All right.
That's a fair ball.
That was a fair ball. All right. They called that a foul. Bringing it back.
Okay, so what was the count? Because
1-2 was the count. I'm back in it. Back in it. Don't you worry, Miss Muster. Ooh, there we go. Mm.
nice hit.
The center fielder manages to catches that line drive. We're getting a phone call here. Possibly our headquarters. It is our headquarters in Lancaster, New. What?
Okay, yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, I'll try. We'll try. Okay.
All right. Austin Gaston, number 10, up at bat right now.
If you can follow the ball, it says, all I see is the batter. I want to see more.
All right.
If you can follow the ball
I'll-
and they hit it out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's step 2. We're still in step 1.
It is a giant learning here on Dreeny Field for me right now. Safe.
Austin outright.
Austin Gaston manages to make it. Ben Crew at second. 1 out currently at the bottom of the third. Batter number 4, Thomas Sally.
I want to thank our critics in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. We'd like to thank our headquarters as well as our located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania right now. Truly a help. What? Ooh. Our Thomas Sally makes the bases loaded. All right, we have Thomas Sally, the sophomore, at first base. Austin Gaston, the senior, second. And Ben Crew, the junior, third. Number 17 clearly was mad at Austin for something. Simply a joke. Simply a joke. We have number 6, Griffin Donahue. 0-1 count right now.
Scott
Hey, Sally, look alive, kid.
Ah. All right. Base is still loaded, but Griffin Donahue was not able to make anything of that. The shortstop able to catch it. Pardon me, our critics, for not being able to watch that ball. All right. Next up to bat, we have Caleb Leechburg, the freshman, who is the catcher right now. Trying to dig into the ground there with that fastball. All right. 1-0 count for Caleb Leechburg. Ooh, absolute smacker of a ball. Beautiful double for the freshman. 3 earned runs. Truly adding some energy to this game right now. That brings the score all the way up to Kiski Cougars 5, Leechburg Blue Devils 0. We have number 12 up next at bat, Jason Gachowski, the senior. Truly a beautiful thing to watch. Just a reminder, Caleb Leechburg is at second, and he is the only one out there right now.
We now have a pinch runner in for the catcher, Caleb Leechburg.
Oh.
Is Nicholas Massamore.
Another freshman is Nicholas Mossman. I apologize if I said his name wrong. Last name. I know I didn't say Nicholas wrong.
Massimo Romani.
I call him Monty.
Okay, well that's pinch runner at second.
Strike for Jason Kachowski. Just a reminder. Base runner is in for the catcher, Caleb Leachuk, Nicholas Monty. Nick wanted to turn that into a stolen base, but decided not to. Strike. Bringing the top of the fourth. Reminder, Cougars 5, Leechburg Blue Devils nothing. Exciting time for Nick, as well as the entirety of the Kiski Cougars. Even though it's April in Pennsylvania, somehow we managed to come out with a cold but beautiful sunny day. I'm not complaining. Anyone want cashews? No? Yes? Maybe?
But this is going to be bad because it's like, we can't just eat one.
Well, I mean, that's why I buy an industrial-sized case of the...
Is that from Aldi's?
Yeah. I love all.
I buy that.
I'm not sponsored by them, but I love them.
I actually am.
Oh, you're sponsored by them? Congratulations. They're a phenomenal
Whatever.
grocery store.
If I could get free cashews, I'll do whatever. Well, not whatever, but.
What would you do if they'll sponsor for?
Nate Mako
Oh, yeah.
is still on the pitcher now.
Oh, it's crazy flavors now. Like Reese's Cup, Oreo, all sorts of kind of crazy flavors.
Are there any substitutions I should let the viewers out? No, there are not. Beautiful. We got all the original. All right, first up to bat, we have number 23 for the Blue Devils. The middle of the batting order, top of the fourth.
Oh, no, it is fourth. No, it's fifth. No, it's fourth.
It's fourth.
I got so excited.
Wait, are there only 7 innings? Okay.
Unless we score 5 more runs.
Unless we score 5 more runs. Then the game ends early. All right, 1-1 count for Bloomer. Nate Manko having a wonderful showing out right now.
After 3 innings, if you're winning by 15, you win.
Okay.
And after 5 innings, like 10.
Little low, little low. 2-1 count for the senior pitcher, Nate Manko. Bloomer rightfully watching that ball. Little high, little high. 3-1 count for Nate Manko. 0 outs right now. Reminder, the Kiski Cougars are up 5-0 against the Blue Devils. Strike, 3 count for Bloomer.
I'm glad she's watching. That's good.
Would they be able to hear the music? Oh, really?
All right, a little bit of a wind-up. Foul ball.
He missed it.
He missed it.
Okay, yep.
Count is still 3-2. Seriously, if you guys want some more cashews, be my guest. I mean,
You don't have to ask.
I don't need to be greedy. I mean, have you seen the size of that bin? It's massive. Oh, yeah.
I usually buy them at Sam's Club, but I bet Aldi's is cheaper.
That's about $11.
Full count. Reminder. He's swinging at everything. All right. Against the pitcher, Nate Manko for the Cougars.
Don't make them laugh.
All right. There we go. Easy out for the Cougars. First out of the 4th inning. Up next to bat, we have a number 30 for the Blue Devils. Chiba. I gotta say, if I had to award a favorite last name on the opposing team, is Jacob Achiba. All right. It is a 1-0 count for Pachiba. Ah. All right. Fly out to left field. Cougars weren't able to get to it. Thus earning a single for Jacob Achiba, number 30. Next up to bat, we have number 6, Tyler Leach for the Blue Devils. Hoping to turn something out of this at-bat. Nate Mako trying to check Achiba before he wrecks himself. Trying to throw him out. Ooh. Beautiful first strike for Manko. Leach trying to hit that one out of the park. Ended in a miss. Okay. 0-2 count. Pardon me. Strike. Cougars up 5-0. Pachiba starting to get a lead.
That's their 5th opening.
All right. 1-2 count
And that's the longest since like 1948.
for the senior pitcher against Tyler Leach.
Obviously,
All right. A tricky grounder. Get brought up by Corbin Cohut, number 5. Hit up in base runners on first and second.
Next bat, we have number 17, the current pitcher, Chris Leifer. 0-1 count. All right. Base runners starting to get a lead.
This is April in western Pennsylvania. We have a very wet field right now.
Outfielders are
Looking out, trying not to roll an ankle or worse. All right, right now we have Nathan Shinko, number 7, up to bat. Battle of the Nates.
1-0 count.
1-1 count for the Leechburg player 7, Nathan Shanko. 2 outs.
Top of the 4th.
Ball 2-1 count. Just a reminder,
The score is currently
Cougars up by 5-0.
3-1 count.
No one daring enough to slip.
That's how I say don't draw attention to it.
Fall bow. Or, no. Nate Manko with the fly ball grab.
In the 3rd out to bring
The 4th inning stretch.
beautiful showing. Beautiful showing.
Launch another hit.
Cougars remain dominant in this game. The home on John D. and Drini Field here in cold but sunny. Doesn't seem to be any major.
For the Blue Devils.
I'd say probably about 80.
Number 17, Chris Slifer remains on that. What? On the pitcher's mound.
There is 100.
Is it 100?
Don't you remember last year they were screaming? Is that
All right, to ring in the bottom of the 4th inning,
We have a number 3 for the Cougars, pardon me. Number 3, Joe. Another senior. And ready to get the 4th inning started. 1-0 count.
Called for the match strikes today. I didn't think it was a strike, but he's called it lower than that strike.
Is this another new picture? Oh, no,
No.
What's that?
no, he's still there.
2-0 count for the senior Joey Chappie. 2-1 count. He wanted that ball, but he could not connect. Two count for the senior Joey Chappie. Dig it, dig it. Safe. Ryota Mogi, we are back at the top of the batting order with Ryota Mogi, the senior number 2. Ball. 1-0 count.
How do they have some of them with pants? Some of them
Oh, yeah. Ryota wanted that one, but he could not connect. 1-1 count. Ryota Mogi.
one unit.
That's what they call it, a uniform.
1-2 count for the senior. Joey Chappie getting a little bit of a lead out there on first base. All right. A foul, but barely for the senior, keeping the count at 1-2. Really trying to almost chop for wood with that one.
Pull that off the ground. You see that?
Foul ball, 1-2 count, no outs. Bottom of the fourth. Up.
So it's the Leechburg Blue Devils.
Ball. 2-2 count. Joey Chappie still on first. Ryota Mogi up at bat. Leechburg, number 17. Chris Slifer. Still pitching. All right. There was a little bit of a miscommunication. Thought he got walked. Joey Chappie started going to second. Miscommunication led in a out for the Cougars. Now there are two outs. Yoda missed the third strike. Number 13, Ben Crew, the junior, is up to bat next for the Cougars. Ooh. All right. Quick bottom of the fourth for the Cougars. Bringing the top of the fifth. Kiski Cougars up 5-0 against Leechburg High School Blue Devils. We have a change up on the mound. The sophomore Tom Sally.
Relieving
After 5 innings, pardon me. It's Sally. It's Sally. Don't you worry. If anyone needs gloves, I brought some extra gloves.
Yeah. The blanket's the next step.
In cold combat. All right.
Ninja things. I think Joey has his black one on now.
Well, he might be sneaking it under his helmet or under
Take his hat off.
What is it called?
Miss Muster. Let me tell you, I came prepared. You asked me to come prepared. I came prepared with warm clothing. It's a good time. It's a good time. We have a good time in the press box over on John Diondrini Field. It's opening day. It's sunny. Thomas Sally up on the pitcher's mound. Starting to warm up. Number 9, Anthony Manji. Manji. I'm going to go with Manji. If that's wrong, I am truly sorry. He will be the first batter, bottom of the lineup, for the Blue Devils.
Come on in.
All right. Someone's knocking at the press box.
Yeah, who
Seth Williams
Oh, okay. And then he's gonna
bringing in stat sheets for the press box.
tell him just to leave this with it and start a new one for Thomas. They're gonna see the cities.
All right. For those just tuning in, the Cougars are up 5-0 against the Leechburg Blue Devils. It is the top of the 5th. No batters up yet.
And just tell him to keep
Anthony
Okay, thanks.
Manji is currently up, number 9. Taking, that was the first pitch, yeah. Taking the first strike,
Oh, watch out.
0-1 count. A 1 count. 1-1 count for number 9. One, 2 count. Manji wanted it, but he couldn't get it. All right. Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Thomas Halley up to pitch. Little low, no worries. 2-2 count for the sophomore, number 4. Against Anthony Manji, number 9. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now that we are back at the top of the order, we have number 11, Roman Yurkovich. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that.
Thomas and Nate.
Oh, Nate is currently at third base. I mentioned the switch at the pitcher's mound, but I did not mention the switch at third. 0-1. 1-0 count right now against Yurkovich. 1-1 strike. Oof. Beautiful, beautiful. One-two count. 1-2 count for Thomas Sally. Sun's starting to come back out right now. Warming up this cold Pennsylvania sunny day.
That's what the
2-2 count for the Leechburg player, number 11. 2-2 count still. Tried to go out swinging. Ended up laying it with a foul ball. Pardon me, let me just move over the camera. Ball, 3-2 count. No base runners at the moment. Hopefully we're going to keep it that way. Us being the Cougars. A little bit on the inside. Walks Yurkovich, number 11. Up next, we have number 21, Corey Kursich. Carrots, Kursich. Again, I'm sorry. Normally I'm good with names, but today this batting order is not kind to me. 0-1 count. First pitch is a strike for the pitcher Thomas Sally. One count. Almost. Almost. Sally wanted to try to get that pick at first against Yerkovic. 1-1 count.
I still in. There's no way he's in water.
All right. Yerkovic managed to benefit from that by stealing second. Count is 2-1 against Corey Kursich. Carrots, Kursich. Yo no say. All right. Just a reminder, only one base runner for the Blue Devils out there right now. 3-1 count for the pitcher, Thomas Sally. Easy snag for Joey Chappie out there in right field. Corey Kursich did not benefit from carrots. Number 21 could not benefit from anything. No base movement as a result. Up next, up at bat, is number 19, John Cercio. Ooh. Snag for Ryota Mogi out in center field, thus bringing in the fifth inning. It is the fifth inning stretch with the Cougars up 5-0
Marcus, 19.
against the Leechburg High School Blue Devils.
That's a Zach. That's a guy.
Is it Cercio or is it Scarcio? Cercio. Dude, I'm butchering these names. John Cercio. All right, we have another switch up at the mound for the Blue Devils. Relieving Chris Slifer, number 17, is number 19, John Cercio. If I butchered his name there or previously in the live cast, I apologize. For the Cougars, we have number 5. Corbin Kohut. Man, let me tell you, cashews, deadly snack.
They are.
You can't just have one handful.
Go, Corbin.
I ate one of those huge bins in the span of 3 days. Very unhealthy for me. Very unhealthy.
Cashews that are salted and peppered.
Oh, they're salted and peppered. Little known fact.
I can't remember where I got them. Maybe all of them.
Are those superior to just the salted? No? So you're sticking
Just a different.
just a different taste? I'd stick with the original, just with the sea salt. Ooh. Number 19, trying to go for Corbin Kohut's legs with that pitch. We just move it. Strike. Isn't it a 1-1 count right now? It's 3-1. I haven't been paying attention. Been talking about cashews too much.
Gave him 3 really inside pitches.
3 inside pitches. I just saw 1. Pardon me. They walk Corbin Kohut. Up next, Austin Gaston. Now let me tell you, this man has an absolute cannon for an arm, which unfortunately was just operated on senior year. He is coming off of an injury, hoping to benefit from this at bat.
My wife says she thinks it's Craig dog. She says, I think Craig likes cashews.
Corbin Kohut, absolutely
Give a
speedy.
shout out to Mrs. Chappie watching at home. Mother of Joseph.
All right. I'd like to have a shout out to the mother of Joseph Chappie, Mrs. Chappie, who is currently watching her son at home right now.
Hello, Ray.
So hello, Ray. I hope you're having a good one right now.
We are peanuts while you're watching.
And yes, I do like cashews.
Put some money on that ball, it's gonna be worth a lot.
If you could just let us know your preference on cashews, that'd be great. Really weigh in on all that. That'd be much appreciated up here in the pen. All right. That low pitch brings it to 3-1 for the senior Austin Gaston, number 10. Just a reminder, Corbin Kohut at second. Bottom of the 5th. Cougars up. Ooh. Another walk. Another walk for Cericio, the pitcher. First and second
Number 4, Thomas.
are up there. Thomas Sally, the pitcher. Number 4 is up next for the Cougars. I'm not sure if I just said this, but the Cougars are up 5-0 right now. Hoping to keep that lead and hopefully trying to add some right there. 0-1 count for Thomas Alley. Corbin Kohut's running it in.
You're up. You're up.
Runs it in. Thomas Sally benefits from a okay pitch, thus making the lead increase to Cougars 6, Blue Devils nothing. Up next to bat is junior Griffin Donahue, number 6. Strike. 0-1 count right now. A little bit on the inside. A little bit on the inside.
When he started, and he held it.
1-1 count. Zach, if you're watching right now too from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, I'd like to know your preference on cashews too. A double base steal for Austin Gaston, as well as Thomas Sally. Truly reaping the benefits of staying attentive to this game. 2-1 count for the junior Griffin Donahue. Three 3-1 count now. Third ball. Mike Gillespie shouting out to Griffin. Don't let the chicken out of the coop.
He is
Really trying to smack Griffin Donahue. Manages to walk him with the fourth ball, thus making the bases loaded for the Cougars. Hopefully the freshman Caleb Leechburg can benefit from this. Number 7.
He already has 3 RBIs.
He already has 3 RBIs.
He had that double.
He had a double earlier in the game when the bases were loaded, giving him 3 RBIs already. Hopefully the result remains the same. Or he has a similar result, rather, at the bottom of the 5th.
Did you introduce yourself?
I never introduced myself. I just thought I'd go anonymous, see how this went. See if I still had a job after this, I made some blunders, but overall they weren't of Hindenburg proportions, if you will. None of them were disasters. All right, the count is 1-0 for the freshman. Base is still loaded. Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens.
Where's Rambo?
Foul ball for the freshman, thus making the count 1.
Boy, was it an exciting foul ball. I really thought that one was good. Then again, I have no view
Of the sky from my position, just down. Is Zach calling into? Yeah. What kind? Cashews? Do you have a preference, or do you just like cashews? We were talking about earlier. Up. Another foul ball. We were talking about if you liked sea salt on them, salt and pepper. Just straight up normal salted cashews. Gorgeous. You know what? I'm glad he called in. Thank you for that. Thank you, Zach.
It's running well because
All right. Beautiful. Unfortunately, Caleb Leechburg, the freshman, could not benefit, much like he did earlier in the game, thus creating the first out of the bottom of the 5th for the Cougars. Base is still loaded. Number 12, Jason Gachowski, still up. A double play resulting in the end of the 5th. We are at the top of the 6th now. Just a reminder, Kiski Cougars up 6-0 against the Leechburg Blue Devils. Mr. Muster reaching back in to the cashews. Truly, I have created a problem up in the press box.
what seems so beneficial at
Thomas Sally still up on.
Is he? Yes, he is.
From the looks of it, there are no major substitutions. The sun is coming out in full force, truly
Shining on Cougars as we season.
With a
Seemed the high score as well as the sun on John D. Is that Caleb, the catcher?
no visible substitutions. Beautiful. Nate Mako still on third. Thomas Alley still on the pitcher's mound. All right, to bring in the top of the sixth for the Leechburg Blue Devils, we have 23 Jake Bloomer meet up their batting order at number 4. One 0 count for Sally. Another ball. 2-0 count. Oh, strike. Pardon me. 1-1 count. Another small blunder. Thus adding to a series of blunders made today. Now it's a 2-1 count. John Jacobs walking back into the press box.
Okay. Does he want to finish the game?
3-1 count
Right. And
for Thomas Sally against
oh no, he'll have to pitch the time.
Leechburg player number 23, Jake Bloomer.
We won't have to bat at the end if we're
All right. Almost an error, but didn't prove to be detrimental whatsoever. Still got the out at first. So, John, welcome to the press box. I'd like to welcome you. How is it to utilize the radar gun? Exactly. That was your job. You just got finished with it.
No, it's really a pleasure to help out the boys in the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind real quick, can anyone actually hear this?
Yes, people can hear this. I hope so.
Is this broadcasting?
This is baseball. This isn't golf. I would like you to speak up, but it's fine.
Is this broadcasting?
It's broadcasting to YouTube. Beautiful.
YouTube?
It's yeah.
Can you see how many people are watching?
I have absolutely no idea how many people are watching this. I hope many,
We know of two.
but we know of 2.
Which two?
We have Mrs. Chappie, shout out,
Oh, okay.
and we have Zach Muster, who's watching all the way from Lancaster. The count is 3-1 against number 30.
John,
Yes.
how many pitches did Nate Mango throw today?
Jacob Pachiba is number 30. Pardon me for taking so long. Ball, resulting in a walk.
Yep.
All right, we only have one base runner for the Blue Devils out there right now, Jacob Achieva. Tyler Leach, number 6, is up in the batting order for the Blue Devils. How many pitches did Nate Mako throw?
I think it was 59.
59 pitches. Good for him.
He only had one walk.
Only had one walk. Don't worry, it's everyone's first time on the Kiski Cougars baseball support staff, so rookie mistakes are bound to be made, but one rookie mistake was not made by Thomas Sally right now with the 0-1 count.
That was passionate.
What can I say? I'm a passionate guy. Yeah.
I agree. It's good. I like it.
All right, 1-1 count, no worries. Jacob Chiba thought he could run, but he was wrong. Definitely mistaken out on John D. Andrini Field today. The sun's so beautiful right now, it's almost like Field of Dreams. All right, now Bachiba is going to take advantage. The memory card is full right now. Technical difficulties here in the press box. But the YouTube stream is currently streaming. Wonderful. Good thing that the backup failed and not the main source. It's cool. Our technical director, Mr. Chappie, just gave the A-OK to us. We are greenlit to continue broadcasting out here on John D. and Dreedy Field. Hey, John Jacobs.
Hey, Conan.
Want some cashews?
I'll take some gases.
They're a favorite here in the press box.
Is that the only thing in the press box?
All right, 2-2 count against the Leechburg player, Leech. Thought I could smack it. Mistaken. The count is still 2-2. Only one base runner out there right now, Bachiba. He is out on second. Top of the sixth. Cougars up 6-0. Ball, thus making a 3-2 count for the pitcher, Thomas Alley. So how does it feel to not have a job at the moment, John Jacobs?
Unemployment is always a tough position to be in, but I hope to be back on my feet. Probably for the 7th inning.
All right, fair enough. 1 out. Thomas Alley gets on to first with Bachiba on third. Up next is number 4 for the Blue Devils.
You bringing somebody else?
Wait, what is number 4's name? Do we know that? For Leechburg.
Ask the coach. It's Griffin.
I was told to yell over to the opposing coach as to what his name is, but I do not want to yell over right now.
Mr. Chappie, you want to yell?
We're having a little bit of a mound meeting right now between the coach as well as the pitchers.
Griffin's gonna come in and pitch.
Oh, Griffin's going to come in and pitch. Beautiful. Thomas Alley is being relieved by the junior Griffin Donahue, number 6. Should be exciting.
Probably should give up his 3 out.
You know what, John Jacobs, may you please help me out, be my reporter on the scene, and ask the coach exactly what number 4's name is.
Yeah, can I run out there? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes. Just, or just, yeah, that works too. Just, go down there. Up, number 6. Griffin Donahue getting ready to get out there. Yeah, he and Thomas Alley are switching positions. Where was Griffin Donahue out there before? Second base. Thomas Alley will be taking second. Griffin Donahue will be taking the mound. I'm not sure what happened to my on-field reporter, John Jacobs. He is currently unseen.
Well, it depends on how he pitches.
I think you can throw it. Still pitch too far.
It is still the top of the 6th inning. Cougars are up 6-0. 1 out against the Leechburg High School Blue Devils. Wyatt, this is not soccer. You should not be warming up as if it was. John Jacobs out there right now. It is 40 degrees, and he is wearing shorts at the moment. Truly a bold move by the senior John Jacobs. Truly the best on-field reporter in the business. I have no idea what you just said to me. Is that his full name? Is that his first name? What are we rocking with here? Is that his full name, last name? Sopchak? Sopchak. Number 4 for Leechburg. His name is Sopchak. He goes by one name and one name only, it seems, from my information that I was just given by my on-field reporter, John Jacobs. How does it... I have no idea where your headset is. Oh, my goodness.
And number 3 runs home, thus
Bringing the score up to Cougars 6, Leechburg 1.
You know, that's got to be just relieving for the opposing team.
Really closing that deficit by 1. Really beneficial. Really.
You know, at least to not be utterly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We like to keep it pretty PG here. But if you really want to dig into Leechburg, you can. That's fair. All right. The count is 3-0. Pardon me. I missaw that. It is 3-0 for the Leechburg player Sopchak. There is... Is there a new base runner, number 33? Well, I guess I don't need to know his name because he's off the field. Just scored a second run for the Blue Devils. Sopchak manages to... Brady Sopchak. We figured out his first name, folks. Truly a breakthrough for the press box, let me tell you. Well, Brady Sopchak is on first base right now. No other bases have runners. With number 9 from Leechburg up now. Or number 1, pardon me. Why is it number 9? I'm not sure. It's close, but no cigar. Number 9, Anthony Mangi. Number 1. What'd I say? That's twice. I am just falling apart up here. 1-1 count. 1-1 count for Griffin Donahue, the pitcher. Okay. 2-1 count. Number 1, I don't know his name, but it's not going to be as exciting as Brady Sopchak. So, he may be number 1 in the hearts of many, but Brady Sopchak has that title in mind. Actually, I don't know. I do like the name Jacob Pachiba, though. There seems to be a little bit of a fuss, a little bit of dissension in the Cougar dugout, yeah. But the opposing dugout seems to be ecstatic right now. I bet they are. Line is up next for the Blue Devils. 0-1 count for Griffin Donahue, the pitcher.
You're ready, Nate. You're ready, Corbin.
Leechburg is starting to bring in many names that I am unaware of at the moment. So we're just going to go by player one. Well, that player one's on first. We have a base runner, number 4, on second, and we have number 5. 4 is Brady Sopchak. Thank you. I don't know where I'd be without John Jacob on my left side. John, want some cashews? I don't know where they went, but they're right in front of me. All right, we get that out in the top of the 6th. Just a reminder, the score is now Cougars 6, Leechburg Blue Devils 2. 2 outs. We have Roman Yurkovic up next. Yurkovic, pardon me if I butcher your name. I truly mean no disrespect by it. Ooh. Griffin Donahue throwing some heat. Really laying down what likely he represents. 0 count right now. A little bit. At least slightly too early. 1-1 count. Odd delivery results in a 2-1 count. Base runners. Number 1 and number 4 out there on first and second. Runner on third. Yurkovic looking to
Especially when it's top speed
2-2 count for Yurkovic.
Although that is as hard as I can't believe he throws 42. That's wild.
Oh,
3-2 count. For Griffin, the pitcher.
You ready, Nate? You ready, Austin?
Cougars are leading 6-2. Top of the 6th. Yurkovic is walked. Base is loaded. Up next is number 21, Corey Kursich. And Carrots, I'm not entirely sure. It is spelled K-E-R-E-C-Z. So Carriage. Either way, I know I'm butchering it, and I am sorry. I mean, no disrespect by it. Out. Top of the If John Jacobs, let me turn this over to you. If you could be in one place, how about that?
I would probably go to really good restaurant in North Carolina. Very good. I'm proud of you for that answer. Very good answer. It is warm. It is 40 degrees here, but sunny. But it is much warmer elsewhere. It is a strike 0 count. You know where I'd be?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Doing well. Deep. Very.
Runs to the ball.
Away.
That's alright though, because I had a lot of people that keep me company.
Any that you enjoyed, didn't enjoy, or were you just lukewarm on everyone around you?
I'm not gonna comment on who I enjoyed and didn't enjoy.
That's
I
fair.
don't want to be mean.
That's understandable.
Just
Little bit.
I will give a shout out to Seth Williams. He's fun.
Quick batch.
Seth Williams, a great individual from all the way from Erie, Pennsylvania. Yeah. I believe that is top 5 largest cities in the state of Pennsylvania. So shout out to Erie.
Top 5 in the States.
Yep, in the state of Pennsylvania. Come again? Oh yeah, shout out to the Ball Boys. Rambo, all the way from China, halfway across the globe, as well as Stewie. Correct? Local boy. Where exactly?
I don't know where
I'm not sure.
Jason Stewart is.
Jason Stewart.
I love Stewie.
I love Stewie. Stewie's a great guy.
Stewie has been sitting on the chair and hasn't moved until Rambo has done pretty much
Rambo has truly had his work cut out for him. It's a shame we're not paying him because he has done wonders for the team.
He is one but practice mound.
Let's go, Joey. Come on, Ryota.
If I could, I don't want to touch the rig, but if I could, I would zoom in to show Rambo all the way out in right field.
Right. In the red hoodie.
Right, the red hoodie. I'm sure you can visibly see him between all the gray and the blue that is currently on the field right now.
Look for Mr. Colella, and he's behind him.
Right.
Always.
Exactly.
Check the orders. 0-1 count. For me. Very interesting to be in a press box.
Is proud
On the opening of the year, but that was not the
proudest moment of the day as a father for him. He is currently on first base right now.
team crew. The junior is to bat. One out. Cougars up 6-2. Jacobs going directly to the Ashes.
Seconds.
Ashes. Steel faith. Truly a speed demon. Truly and crew count is 1-1.
Max. Number 5,
Corbin Cup is up to bat.
2
Outs. Bottom of the 6th. The pitcher for is John.
Let me tell you.
was
You know what?
Oh, it's fine. No, no. Say that. Or
Mother. Oh,
nice. I do not speak words good. Turtle from Finding Nemo. Senior is up right now. 1-0 count. But I understand
why you get pulled into this game.
I mean,
There are, if we were invested, they'd be our comrades.
right. Yes, they're back. I've been following for years. Really close to these guys.
Truly, as a freak, I understand.
fly ball for Austin Gaston.
Run, it's 2 outs.
So hot.
Faster.
Bases, but
He just gets back.
dug out that much quicker. Right.
This 3-4 run deficit. Cougars are up.
No switches.
The pitcher's mound. Griffin Donahue will finish off.
In the So, John, as a 4-year freak,
What was your personal favorite Kiski moment?
we have some technical difficulties.
Apparently, the iPad is currently at 10%.
Now, for those of you who do not understand that is low, at a 10, it's dropping and it is dropping fast.
John Jacobs Maverick, dropping it like it's hot.
Oh, we're charging now, right?
Hey, Guardian was an
See, it's got the arrow. The lightning bolt.
lightning bolt. One of the most voracious weather pets.
Lightning.
Right. So,
What do you believe was your favorite personal Kiski moment?
Great question. Just a so golf, of course. Golf, it's incredible to do that.
Good time. Good time. Truly a strong bond between the
Kiski students and the alumni.
So, who do you like? I think you met Jabril.
Jabril cut his hair.
Actually, they did
You guys
physically
better
hold,
stick to baseball.
hold a
All right,
hold a bowl above his head.
it is
A 1-2 count.
The audience would much rather watch the baseball and listen to our commentary.
But at the same time, I should let them know exactly what's happening. It is a 1-2 count. Number 19, John Cericio, is currently at bat with the junior Griffin Donahue at the pitcher's mound. 0 outs, top of the 7th. Ball. 2-2 count. What year was that, may I ask? Freshman year? Ooh. Senior freshman year, Ryota Mogi must have
Sight with a bull cut. 2 count. As a new senior, I never was able to be a part of any of those hijinks. Unfortunately, I'm sure they would have been enjoyable. Number 19 thought he could was resulting in
unaware of, unfortunately. We're gonna call him Big Swing
money.
I believe it was a one. It is a 1-1 count for a Big Swing 20.
One, two. Really going this way.
All he has after that.
Three count. You know, he had some big swing. But watch that strike. Lee and I like nickname. We just truly. 2 out.
Also another no name.
Also, a name we are unaware of usually on the field as a
All right, even though the iPad is charging currently. All right. Kiski Cougars 6, Leechburg Blue Devils 2.
Good game. Great way to start on this day in Salzburg, Pennsylvania, on John D. Andrini Field.
The pitchers, Nate Manko,
Thomas Sally, as well as Griffin Donahue.
on behalf of Cougars baseball, as well as the Kiski School. This is Corona Wilkes.
Thank you for your viewership. Have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful weekend.